How many gods do you believe in?
One.
One God. Is Jesus God?
Absolutely.
So who did Jesus pray to?
The Father.
Okay, that sounds like there's more than one now.
Well, there's more,
God pray to himself?
because there's more than one hypostases in the Godhead. There's not more than one God, because God in this case refers to the nature, the divine nature, as mentioned in 2 Peter 1:4, the divine physis in Greek. So we understand there's one nature. That's what we refer to when we say one God. These persons have the nature. God is one in nature, tri in hypostases. But the hypostases aren't separate beings, because being is once again proper to the nature. So there's one being in three persons.
What's that word you're using?
Hypostasis.
What's the definition of that?
Person, individual subsistence and a rational nature.
They're separate or they're together?
Distinct, not separate.
What's the difference between distinct and separate?
Well, separable means they can be taken apart. We're not saying they can be taken apart.
Semantics.
It's not semantics, it's metaphysically different. Separation implies like this, I can separate this from myself. But a distinction just implies that there is a difference between two things without being able to separate them. And they're different insofar as their identity as Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. They're not different insofar as their nature once again.
Okay. Are you sure you believe in one?
Absolutely. I believe in one God.
Okay. So when you pray, do you pray to God or you pray to Jesus?
Either or, it's the same thing.
Either is that means that applies too.
Yeah.
The language is already,
You can make a linguistic point if you want. The point is I could say oh God, or I could say oh Jesus. I'm just saying there's not really a distinction between saying either of those things. It's like the difference between saying oh Ya Allah and Ya Rahman. It's just you can say either or, but you're referencing back to the same being, right?
That's just two names.
Yeah, that's the point. And we're just giving you two names of persons in the Godhead.
You're saying two distinct beings.
See, you need to not say separate entities. These are distinct persons, but they are one being. So that's just not characterizing what I said correctly. So is that your contention, Christianity, that we're allegedly tritheists or polytheists? Is that your contention?
No, that's just why. That's what I don't resonate. It never makes sense to me.
Well, I just people broke it down.
Let me explain. I speak to Eastern Orthodox, Catholics, Jehovah's Witnesses, Christian Scientists, Mormons. Everybody has a different definition.
Yeah.
Whether it's a form, it's a distinct being. Jesus is God. There's only one God. There's three gods. There's the Holy Spirit.
Which Christians are you talking to that said there's three gods?
Oh, a lot. The Christians are never consistent about what they
Well,
believe.
anyone who told you
the hypotheses, I've never heard.
Well, that's the standard formula that it's been for centuries. For nearly 2,000 years, this has been our standard formulization. I mean, once again, I don't know any Christian who says.
The first time I've heard a Christian say, like, I ask, okay, you believe in one God, and then he said either or. If you prayed to one, you wouldn't use the word either.
I don't understand what you mean by that.
You said you believe in one. You say you believe in one, but who do you pray to, Jesus or God? You said either one.
No, I'm saying
either or.
Well, you can twist my language if you want, but as I already made clear, we're talking about hypostases. We're talking about the fact that any of them are God according to us, but we still pray to any of them as God. There's not really a distinction in regards that they are God, but there's no difference between that and saying you can call upon any of the names of your God and it's still referring to the same being. That's not necessarily a problem.
Yeah, no, that sort of rhetoric is why I love Christianity and why Tawhid makes sense to me.
But that's not rhetoric.
I'm not calling it rhetoric.
You said that sort of rhetoric.
You're explaining it right now, it still doesn't make sense.
That's called a personal incredulity fallacy. So appealing to your own lack of understanding of a thing does not entail a thing is not true. That's fallacious.